Hello everyone, welcome to Lost in the Reel. Today is day 5 of Sundance and I have 2 reviews for you. First is the film called Mass and second is the documentary Cusp. So, let's get started. So before I get started talking about Mass, I just want to let you know that you better prepare yourself for this film. Just a forewarning. Mass is written and directed by Fran Kranz and stars Jason Isaacs, Martha Plimpton, Ann Dowd, and Reed Birney. It's all about the aftermath of a violent tragedy that affects the lives of 2 couples in different ways. This is an intimate and heartbreaking film that mostly takes place within a small room in a church, but this is more enthralling and intense than any thriller I can think of. Even the build-up to this meeting when the parishioners are kind of getting the room ready is so tense and nail-biting because you know that these 2 are about to meet and they haven't seen each other in a very long time or since this event occurred, and you have no idea what's about to go down, and you're just kind of preparing yourself for the worst. During this meeting of the 2 couples, you are waiting with bated breath for every line to be delivered because every silence in the film is deafening and almost feels painful. Mass begs the question, can you bring yourself to forgive something so unforgivable? You really put yourself in the shoes of all 4 of these characters, not just one, and I think that's why this film is so effective. Obviously you care and feel for the couple who's lost their child, but can you, as a viewer, find compassion for the parents of the child who committed the murder? The performances in Mass are remarkable, to say the least. And this reminds me a lot of One Night in Miami or Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, where it's not just about one performance, it's about the whole ensemble coming together in unity to create something so powerful. These performers are so strong and so committed in their roles and so transformative that you, as a viewer, can't help but surrender yourself to this experience. Honestly, every single one of these performers deserve an Oscar for their work here. And this is why I really think that the Oscars should think about having a Best Ensemble category, because One Night in Miami or Ma Rainey would for sure win that award at the Oscars, and Mass would surely win that award at next year's Oscars. This film might make you feel uncomfortable. It might make you squirm in your seat a little bit, and it might even make you want to turn it off altogether. But this is an important, moving, powerful experience that really forces you to open up your mind, your heart, your soul, to heal you and to change you. So I will be giving Mass 4.5 potted flowers out of 5. This might not be the most enjoyable experience for you or the most pleasurable one, but this is such a vital film, you guys. I beg of you to seek it out when it's released. It's really unforgettable. Cusp is the 13th film that I saw at Sundance, and it is a cinema verite documentary approach to the coming-of-age experience. Cusp is directed by Isabel Bethencourt and Parker Hill and takes place in a Texas military town where 3 teenage girls confront the dark corners of adolescence at the end of a fever-dream summer. This is a raw and provocative documentary that really has so many conversation pieces that demand it to be seen to further those conversations. A lot of documentaries have tried and failed to capture the pure and unfiltered lives of teenagers. American Teen comes to mind, but Cusp unequivocally succeeds. A lot of people have seen this film and have called it exploitative or too authentic, and I understand where these people are coming from because this movie is very triggering. But I wholeheartedly disagree. This documentary does not glorify sex, substance abuse, or violence in any way, shape, or form. It really is just showing how it is. The thing is that these girls and their parents have given consent for these documentarians to come into their lives, for them to share their perspectives with the world and to lay bare their truths. So, if they were to have sugarcoated anything or edited out the bad stuff, it would be such a shame because it would feel inauthentic and the messages behind these girls' truths would feel lost. First-time feature directors Bethencourt and Hill shoot this film so vividly, the aesthetic is so beautiful, and the editing so fluid that you can absolutely forgive me for being shocked out of my mind that this was their first feature. I was so impressed by the look of the film and how they captured these girls' experiences. Cusp made me feel so nostalgic for those hazy, exciting, adventurous fever dream summers that I had growing up. But it also made me feel so enraged that some things just never change. Brittany, Aloni, and Autumn's stories are universal and gripping, and we should feel so lucky that we are allowed a glimpse inside of these girls' lives. So I will be giving Cusp 4.25 McDonald's fries out of 5. During the Q&A, the directors kind of alluded to the fact that they had thought of doing a follow-up feature, kind of tracking these girls' lives a couple of years later, maybe as they graduate high school and go into college. And all I can say is, I am crossing my fingers that that happens. Thank you so much, guys, for watching Lost in the Reel. Please make sure to keep on tuning in to all of our coverage of the Sundance Film Festival, and we will see you soon.